Hello and welcome to Management Lab. Today we'll speak about an American engineer that became famous because he introduced a scientific management style to improve productivity. We are of course speaking about Frederick Winslow Taylor. Frederick Taylor, born in 1856, was an American mechanical engineer who was continually searching for productivity upgrades inside the production business. Taylor was one of the primary management consultants and founder of the term that we still use to this date, scientific management or Taylorism. But what did actually Taylor do and why is he so important when it comes to management studies? At first glance, as one of the fathers of the scientific management movement called Taylorism, Frederick Taylor's goal was to organize workers as efficiently as possible. That is because at that time, people would consider nothing more than a tool and an extension of a machinery. Going a bit more in detail, while Taylor was working as a mechanical engineer in a steel company in Philadelphia, his main idea was to understand how workers could increase their productivity. For that matter, he studied the workers and their level of productivity, and then he analyzed the results. It is possible to say that this is the start of Taylorism. Through his analysis, Taylor was able to identify the tasks the workers had to carry out, but did not stop there, as he calculated also the time each worker was taking to carry out that given task. His main goal was to increase as much as possible productivity. In order to achieve a higher level of production, Taylor divided the workers into elementary teams, in which every member had a less than 5 tasks to do, but it had to be done repeatedly and constantly, just like a machine. Each team member was assigned their own task that was successive actions. In this case, the aim was to improve the workers' knowledge and skills. If talking only from a number point of view, the method that Taylor had introduced was a complete success. There was a considerable time saving and also the productivity increased. Furthermore, Frederick Taylor wanted to take this concept to another level. In fact, because of his undertakings for specialization, Frederick Taylor separated the management's tasks into various subtasks. This implied each specialist had an alternative chief for each of the managerial subtasks. In this, Frederick Taylor recognized preliminary and official control tasks. Inside this two-way arrangement, he included another assignment of jobs, which brought to an 8 supervisors framework or functional organizational system. He quickly connected this 8 managers framework to the previous production unit. As said previously, Frederick Taylor's main goal was to reduce as much as possible any time wasted and increase the productivity levels. After observing the workers in the Bethlehem Steel Company, he thought that the minimum amount each worker had to load onto a railway wagon per day had to be about 48 tons. The previous number of tons each worker had to carry out before was less than 15. Of course, Taylor was seen by the bad guy from the workers, which were afraid that he could implement other new measurements in order to improve productivity. For that reason, the labor unions also labored to carry out their work in a systematic way and to work at their own pace. For Taylor, the management had to close work with the workers so that it was guaranteed a smooth production planning. Despite the fact that Frederick Taylor died just over 100 years ago, still to this day, scientific management principles are applied to production processes and unnecessary movements, and/or actions that threaten to reduce productivity are examined carefully. Workers are seen as cogs in the organization, and all of them put together determine the level of productivity. Of course, there are critics about the scientific management saying that Taylor did not consider the social needs of the people, for example, appreciation and recognition. Higher management based their decisions only on the level of production and not on the person. However, and this is the twist, Taylor was also saying that in addition to the basic salary, the management must ensure both bonuses and other recognitions whenever the worker was able to reach the given targets. What do you think about Frederick Winslow Taylor? Do you agree with his management style, or you prefer that it is more flexible? Let me know your opinion in the comment sections below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share this video on your social media. Thank you for watching.